Animals never stop amazing us with their reactions, habits, and unique logic. They live alongside us, often going unnoticed, until one unexpected encounter turns into an extraordinary, unforgettable moment. Watch our new episode to the end and you'll see why observing animals is never boring. Let's go! The dog reacted without hesitation, charging at the threat to protect his owner. But once it saw that the threat was a bear, everything changed. Now she had to drag the dog back inside. Leaving the door open, she had no idea what kind of guest would decide to drop by. Not everyone would dare to defend their home from a bear, but this man didn't back down and showed who's boss.
I'm trying to attack my bear! Come here! Oh my God!
One sees a place to rest, the other a means of survival. It all depends on perspective and how thirsty you are. Before finding something edible, the bear will have to conduct a full inspection of the entire house. Although this baby elephant wandered into the wrong group, he doesn't seem the least bit bothered. They may have a lot in common, but neither kinship nor age was enough to form a friendship. The book must have been so engrossing that she didn't notice the bear until it licked her. As long as neither decides the other looks too tasty, this can be considered a friendship, and quite an adorable one. This dog's reaction to a tiny mouse deserves a theater award. There's more drama in her than a soap opera. When you're side by side 24/7, even silence can become a reason to argue. The chicken tolerated it for a long time, but once provoked, the game went by her rules. Even in the wild, there's no time for a spa break. One wonders what she's expecting from the goat: obedience or just mutual understanding? The little goat may be small, but he's got enough stubbornness for 3. Small, fluffy, yes, but the chick looks like it could peck anyone it wants. Skunks and possums don't have many fans, and it seems they don't get along with each other either. It seems he ended up somewhere he didn't mean to be, a little panicked, and started attacking the car.
Oh my God.
Even if you live in a country where such animals aren't rare, you still don't want to see them in your home. Let the wild stay outside.
Come on,
When building a house in South Africa, the main thing is solid walls and secure doors. You never know who might show up at your doorstep to test your facade. No worries, the belongings are safe. The bear didn't come for that. He knows the real treasures are in the trash can.
What a twist! Haven't you expected to see this either, have you?
The roles seem obvious. One attacks, the other runs, but not this time. The would-be victim had a personality of their own. The mongoose is not easily intimidated. Even when facing a whole gang, he doesn't hide. He moves fast, strikes precisely, and wins. A chase can go on as long as it wants, but that doesn't guarantee it'll lead to success. The cat is ready to strike, food is near, the prey is in place, but the rodent has a strong character. He knows how to fight back. The donkey spotted uninvited guests and didn't flinch. Instead of running away, he went on the offensive and literally drove the hyenas off his territory. The bowl is his, the food is his, but the chicken disagrees, and all the dog can do is bark in despair. Lions, like people, have misunderstandings, but they resolve them much more harshly, loudly, with growls, and without compromise. Sometimes playing shepherd goes to your head. You're supposed to herd sheep, and the next thing you know, you're trying to boss around horses. It's hardest to defeat someone who's painfully similar to you. Even being smaller than the chicken, the opponent turned out to be surprisingly fierce. It seems that lunchtime for the sheep is sacred. Anyone who interrupts risks ending up like the monkey. Maternal instinct is a powerful force, even in a snake. The girl would do well to keep that in mind.
Ой, спасибо.
The driver realized just in time and shouted, otherwise his car likely wouldn't have made it. At first it may look like he's mocking the fish, but the truth is he's just confused and doesn't know how to save it.
To be honest, I'm speechless after witnessing it. What about you?
With a coat that warm, it's no surprise the bear is so happy in the rain. After a long workday, you want peace and quiet, not to find an alligator at your doorstep. Judging by the way he's practically inhaling the fish, living under the same roof with him sounds a bit terrifying.
Gross. He's spraying.
It almost seems like this monkey is aggressively defending the concept of natural beauty. Since she couldn't get out on her own, her only hope was people, or maybe the squirrel, who might get quite upset about an unexpected visitor. While whale sharks pose no threat to humans, their sheer size commands respect. After all, they're the largest fish on the planet, and keeping a safe distance is definitely a good idea. With muscles like his, it's hard to believe this is a real animal. He looks more like a creature from a sci-fi movie. The moment he spotted his reflection in the glass, he decided it was a rival and acted accordingly. While no one is ready to make the next move, all that's left is to stare each other down in silent anticipation. When it's mealtime, it's safer to observe from a distance. No one can predict how they'll react to unexpected movement nearby. Some encounters stay with you forever, like this one, when a baby elephant decided to share its affection and make a couple's day unforgettable. Ingenuity is the best weapon in any situation. A star's journey begins with hard work and rehearsals. He tried to hold out until the end of the workday, but just didn't have the strength. Being the object of a monkey's interest is a questionable pleasure. Elephants usually ignore tourist jeeps, but this one had a different approach. Not only did it come closer, it showed off its full strength and unpredictability. At this point, he doesn't know how else to explain that he deserves a full-on spa bath, not whatever this is supposed to be. When your dog isn't just a pet, but a true partner, supporting you in everything, even your lifestyle choices. Sure, it's private property, but how can you be mad at guests like this? Looks like the guy thought he could scare the bear off with a stare, but this bear wasn't the skittish type. Due to heavy road traffic, animals sometimes have to find unconventional routes, and some choose a risky but effective one, walking along power lines. Trying to film a crocodile in its natural habitat sounds like a great idea until the predator makes it very clear he's not in the mood for a photo shoot.
Oh, he is.
People should have realized right away until they feed him there's no chance he's giving up the road.
おめっちゃ食われてるみたいめっちゃ食われてるめっちゃ食うやんめっちゃ食うやんめっちゃ食うやん美味しいよそんなに
This cat didn't just seem like a visitor, he's clearly a regular. The cafe staff probably know him as well as they do their loyal customers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can enjoy all the adventure activities you want on vacation, but it's moments like these that become the brightest memories. An orca doesn't need much. One powerful tail strike is enough to paralyze its prey. Judging by the zebra's behavior, she already finished the treat, but her appetite didn't go anywhere.
我靠！你看，你看他，哎，你看他，你干嘛？这个好玩，来来来，再给你一个，我，多了个猪，那等一会儿，等他长一块，等他长一块，等他长一块。
In Senegal, guides often lure lions with meat to give tourists unforgettable memories.
There are things that are absolutely impossible to believe, and how could this even happen?
Don't be fooled, this isn't just curiosity toward tourists. Most likely, he's waiting for the right moment to strike. Playing with a ram can be unexpectedly useful. It trains your reflexes and gives strong motivation to stay injury-free. When it comes to relaxation, sea lions are unmatched. They always know where and how to get perfectly comfortable. Nurse sharks pose no danger to humans. With basic caution, swimming beside one can be a thrilling and perfectly safe experience. To be honest, their discipline while crossing the road could put most school groups to shame. When a furious elephant is chasing you, even the most reliable car suddenly feels far too slow. Wildlife workers decided to treat an injured baby rhino, but to get close to him, they had to tranquilize his angry mom. When the tranquilizer started to work, the mother rhino refused to move away from her baby and began to collapse onto him. It took a lot of effort from the team to keep her from crushing the calf. There are two types of cats, fighters and cowards. I think it was immediately clear who's who here. Tourists on a safari were shocked when, during an encounter with an elephant, it started digging into the ground with its tusks. The guide in the jeep realized it was a show of strength and immediately began to drive away. Everyone loves this kind of funny moment. There was just no way she could turn around on that narrow edge of the bathtub. Just look at this smart dog. When a bird accidentally flew into the house, he quickly and gently caught it, took it outside, and let it go. I don't think that any other pet would have done that. Here's how wild boars survive in the forest at -20 degrees. The little ones just hide from the cold between the bodies of their parents. If you come across such a family in the woods, they don't even hurry to run away. This couple decided to test whom their dog loves more. I think the dog turned out to be the smartest one of them all. This dog had no idea how cold it was outside and really wanted to go for a walk, but as soon as the owner opened the door, the pup immediately changed its mind. Would you want to spend the night in a hotel room like this? The view is incredible, but I doubt you'd be able to sleep. And this deer has a perfect sense of how wide his antlers are. He can squeeze through even under gates this low. A forest trail camera caught an orangutan who is clearly never bored and knows exactly how to entertain himself. And here's how a mother hen saves her chicks from the rain. They all hide under her wings where it's dry and warm. Curious goats ran up to a lawnmower, but when the man started it, most of them nearly flipped over in shock. Just take a look. Drunken elephants are lying right on the road. Looks like they ate way too many ripe marula fruits. This jackal definitely didn't expect a tiger ambush. But somehow he managed to dodge the attack and escape. This caring owner built special tunnels for his chickens so they can move around the yard without ruining the lawn. It looks really cool, and in these tunnels, they're also protected from attacks by predatory birds. Now that's true care. When the male parrot realized his partner didn't know where to hide from the rain, he forcibly pushed her under the roof's shelter. Have you ever seen a bull like this? It's unbelievable. I can't even believe those horns are real. A crazy cat brought home a live squirrel. His owner immediately went into full panic mode. Luckily, the squirrel survived. This dog had a hard time getting a grumpy, cheeky cat out of his doghouse. The cat clearly liked it in there. During a headbutting contest between two rams, the black one went into a deep knockout. It took him 15 seconds to come to, but he had continued the fight like nothing had happened. A man on the beach spotted two birds whose feet were tangled in a fishing line and they couldn't take off. After a few quick moves with a knife, the birds were saved. The friends of this chubby dog were definitely shocked. They'd never heard such strange sounds before. And these two young and foolish bears decided to climb a very tall metal pipe. They could have easily slipped and fallen, but after hearing people shouting, the bears got scared and climbed back down safely. A man from British Columbia came face to face with a black bear in his garage. The bear was acting a bit aggressive, but the man stayed surprisingly calm. He just got into his car and started honking, and the bear disappeared right away. I don't know what the woman experienced at that moment, but on a narrow mountain trail, she encountered a mother bear with cubs. She screamed, but there was nowhere to run, and the bear wasn't going to back down. In the end, the tourist tried to use a whistle, after which she just decided to run away. A snake catcher arrived at an old car after the owners claimed a snake was living inside. The man got to work and was soon shocked to discover that it wasn't just any snake, it was a super venomous black mamba. After a successful delivery, the unlucky little bull was the first one to tumble out of the truck. To prank his girlfriend, the guy secretly sprinkled breadcrumbs near her head. The seagull attack didn't take long to happen. That man definitely didn't expect such an epic jump from a frisky bull. Scientists decided to test how long it would take ants to solve this puzzle. Surprisingly, they managed it pretty quickly. The owner had to shout to stop his shepherd dog when a large wild boar stormed into their yard. Luckily, the dog quickly managed to chase off the uninvited guest. This girl's playtime with her pet flying squirrel didn't go as planned at all.
Oh my god.
I laughed at this cat for a long time. Sprawled out in a soft armchair, he's watching the Tom and Jerry cartoon. Day and night, this home defender barks at the strange creatures swimming in his pool. These two women stopped to rescue a very beautiful and unusual bird from the road. It had a huge beak and appeared to be a hornbill injured by a car. The women carried it off the road and placed it on a post. Hopefully, it'll survive. One glance at that snake and any desire to swim here disappears instantly. When exhaustion hits, any spot becomes the perfect place to crash, even if it's not exactly ideal.
Before watching similar videos, it would be great to buy some sedative pills. One needs nerves of steel here.
Sea lions aren't just cute, their antics are so amusing you could watch them forever. These unusual throat sacs act like natural amplifiers. When a toad croaks, air from its lungs vibrates the vocal cords, and the sacs enhance the sound, making it louder and more noticeable. In the end, the audience witnessed not a performance, but the consequences of trying to tame a wild predator. The dog definitely knew it wasn't allowed in the sink, and when caught red-handed, it was truly terrified. Looks like someone got lost, or maybe just decided to show who's boss on the road now. A split second of inattention, and there's no distance left between her and the crocodile's jaws. This isn't a photo shoot, it's a moment where the cost of a mistake could be fatal. Everything was going according to plan until the container door opened. In an instant, a wild animal bursts out. They attacked in packs, caused chaos, and turned streets into real battlegrounds.